Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new show, Straight Talk with J5. This is a weekly show, or every other day. I'm gonna try to do a quality show for you, giving you topics that people want to know about, people want to hear, people should know about. On today's first show, talking about government, money, and the abuse of power. I'm going to try to do every week a 15-minute to 30-minute show. And you can check it out on YouTube. You can check it out on my page. And you can also email me anything that you want to talk about. My email address is jf as in Frank IVE23 at gmail.com. On today's show, my very first segment show, talk about government and the money that they get but don't give it out to the minorities and to the underprivileged. Let's break down some facts and figures. Last year, matter of fact, go back even further than that. The last 3 years, the government has received in money, loans for small businesses, private businesses, etc., over $900 billion. That's a lot of money, people. 900 billion. 1.7% of that money went to minorities. It went to people that's underprivileged. 1.7% of it. 98.3% went to white corporations, white people. Not that I'm knocking or being prejudiced, but what I'm trying to say is this: most of the country who are minorities, who are black, are Democrat. These same Democrats that's out there trying to get our vote, trying to get your vote, trying to get your future kids' vote. Guess what? They are the ones that's getting most of the money. But guess what they're not doing? They're not hiring us. They're not giving us the jobs, the loans for the small businesses. Of the 3.5 million black-owned minority businesses in this country, guess how many of them are owned and operated by women? Give up? 75%. Now that's saying a lot. But the money that these women are getting, they're not getting it from the federal government, or they're not getting all of it. They're getting it through places like Kickstarter, friends and family that believes in them and gives them money and supports them. That's where the money's coming from. The government is getting all this money, and they are shunning us, the people that put them in office. We are the ones who make a difference. We are the ones that gives them the green light, to do what they need to do, but they're not looking out for us, looking out for everyone else. My grandmother used to give me this phrase as a child growing up. She always said, take care of home before you take care of everyone else. A good friend of mine named Sonia Edwards, who I've known for about 5-6 years, preaches the same thing to her children and to me in general if I begin to slip up. But the government is not doing that. They will send hundreds of millions of dollars, even billions, to Afghanistan, Iraq, Kuwait, Somalia, Africa. Not even Africa. That's how little they care about people from Africa. What the government failed to realize is this: you're getting all this amount of money, you're getting all this revenue, you're getting all this tax dollars from us, the people that got here and work every day, pay bills, pay taxes. And mind you, there's no law in the books to say that we have to pay taxes. But we've been doing it for the past 60 years. Why? I can't even tell you why. But I will say this. We need to step up. We need to hold accountable our politicians. We vote for them. They work for us. We put them in office and everything, but we're not keeping an eye on them. We're not going to them with our letters, with our grievances. So in reality, I blame ourselves as well as blaming them, because we have to hold them accountable for everything that they do, from the president on down. And we all know that President Obama, who by the way is not the first black president, so all you people out there that's being real stupid and think he's the first black president, he's not. He's not even the black president, he's biracial. So, but getting back to what I'm trying to say is this. We need to make sure that all our political people, counterparts, whoever, are doing what they need to do. The biggest crooks in politics, I'll tell you right now, I live right here in New York City. Yes, New York City, the largest city in the world, 5 boroughs. Look at this, 5, not 10, 5, well, 10 in another sense, but 5 boroughs. We have the largest city in the country. We have 12 million people that live in the 5 boroughs. That's more than some states. But we have the 4th largest political, political staff. I'll put it like that. Between Senate, Congress, Assembly, down in Washington, D.C. And my thing is like this. With all the money that we're putting out, just here in New York City alone, we could fund the entire government and student loans, we could, and business loans. We are not getting the money that we deserve. I'm trying to speak facts here. The government in this country looks out for the 1%. 1%. You know, in fact, I'll even go a little higher. Let's say 3%. You know, like, but 3%. Where does it leave the rest of us? My commentary on this show, it speaks like this. We need to step up. We need to learn the facts about what's going on with us. We need to demand fair and equal opportunity. It starts with money. You can't live in this world without money. You can't survive without money. But how about doing more to survive? How about owning? Why won't the government let minorities, black people especially, be the Googles, be the Microsofts, be the Apples, be the Sonys, etc.? It's good to work for these people if you can get the job. It's good to make millions and millions of dollars in benefits. But why can't we be the billionaires? Why can't we be the people that has access to total control of what's going on? Don't look at Jay-Z. Don't look at Puffy. Don't look at any of them. Don't even look at Oprah. Yes, Oprah's a billionaire. But you know something? Oprah, believe it or not, she still answers to people. And we all know Puffy and Jay-Z answers to everybody. They're not billionaires. They don't own nothing. A good friend of mine told me, they own something, but they really don't. And why is that? Because the government is going to make sure that we keep things to a minimum. They're not going to let us shine more than what we should. If you think slavery doesn't still exist, you're dead wrong. By the government keeping us down and keeping the money from us, by not giving us the money for the business loans, for the corporate loans, Matter of fact, even student loans can help. And here's where I will say why that is possible. Because let's say you don't really need a student loan. That money that you get from the student loan, guess what you can do? People, guess what you can do? Take that money, invest it, open up your own business with it. People do it all the time. These little rich ass white kids who don't need the money, they get student loans, they get financial aid. Guess what they do? They invest it. They open up a business. That's their side hustle as well as their job. There's nothing wrong being a hustler as long as it's legal. Don't be out here selling drugs, gang banging, slanging, and all that stupid shit. For what? How long will it keep you alive? Hustle on the good side, put it like that. People will be like, well, why is he preaching? I'm not preaching, I'm educating you. No, I'm not rich. As you can tell from the back view of my apartment, I'm not rich. I'm struggling. But you know what I'm trying to do? I'm listening to people. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to survive. I don't want to be the next cat on the corner bumming for a quarter, bumming for $1. I don't want to be struggling. I've been struggling my entire life. I want to be someone that get out here and be successful. But it all starts with the people in the government because that's where the money is. That is really where the money is. The government burns over $20 trillion every year. They burn it. They're not giving it to us. And if you think I'm joking, take your ass down to the government mint, where they have the money at and so forth. You got about 25 guys there with shotguns ready to shoot you if you try to take any of that amount of money, and they're gonna burn. The government would rather burn the money than give it to us. Our Democrats would rather go out there and hire white people, rich white people, than hire their own people who they are there begging for the votes. People probably saying, well, why is it jumping all over the place? Why? Because if you think about it, it all coincides with each other. It all spins a cycle and spins its web and lands together. I'm not preaching to be preaching. I'm not preaching to talk out my ass and everything. No. Straight talk for me is real talk. Now, do I know everything? No. Do I read everything? I do my best. And believe me, on a lot of my commentaries, on all my commentaries, I'm going to come at you with stuff that I've read about either the same day, the day before. I'm going to let you know what's going on. I learned things from people like Roland Martin, Cynthia Smith, Kathy Hughes, Bob Johnson, pioneers like that who not only are they billionaires, but they're very intelligent in the political field. I read things that I need to know about. A friend of mine told me today, no one will ever be the smartest person in the world. No one will ever know everything. I'm not trying to. I want you to know what's going on in your circle, in your world. And today's commentary is about the government and the money. Ask yourself this question and see what your answer is. Is the money in this country being fairly divided? Some people probably say, well, how do I know that? Are you on welfare? Do you know anybody who's on welfare? Are you making the same $500,000 a year that your neighbor down the street is making? Questions like that. Do you have health insurance? Are you paying for your health insurance? Do you have a maid? Do you live in the projects? Are you driving a BMW, Bentley, Porsche, or are you driving a hoopty? Which I can't knock the hoopties because some people like them. They do get you around from point A to point B. But my point is this. Are you in the same financial situation that the next man is in? If your answer to that is no, then guess what? The money's not being fairly divided. Some people can say this, well, I went out there and I fought for what I want. You can do the same thing. But you know some people, not all of us get a fair shake. And I'm speaking from example. I'm not trying to make this about me, because it's not about me, it's about us. But I know that a lot of things that I have not obtained in life and others have, I feel that I should have gotten it. That's just me. A lot of people feel the same way about themselves. Every stupid thing that we all do, guess what? We gotta hold ourselves accountable for it. Every negative thing that we say, once it's out there, it's out there. Am I guilty of it? Yes. We all are guilty of it. Because not one person in this world can say that they didn't say anything, whether it's online or verbally outside somewhere, that was a negative and affected somebody else. We've all been stupid. We've all fell prey to this. What's going to happen? Eventually it will come back to bite us in the ass or other places. But we have to take a step back and look at ourselves, because the government, believe it or not, they're doing it. Big Brother is watching. Everything that I'm saying to you right now, I'm recording on YouTube and going to put it on Facebook, wherever, the government knows what I'm saying. Are they taking me seriously? I'm nobody to them. But if I say something stupid like make a threat towards a political figure, best believe the FBI will be on my door in about 5 minutes. But I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I have no need to do it. I have no reason to threaten anybody. What will it benefit me? I just want to do my commentary. I just want to let people know that you don't have to be ignorant to know what's going on around you. And to not know what your government is doing to you, it makes you ignorant. Two friends of mine that I introduced to each other about a couple of years ago, male and a female, they're starting up a business together, art business and something else. I'm sorry, art and political. It's like match made in heaven with them. It's like peaches and herb. It's like ice cream cake. And they're doing good. Do I want anything from it? No. But the government does. You can best believe that. Why? Because the government do not want to see certain types of people obtain any kind of serious wealth or status. That's just how it is. And if you think I'm bullshitting you, I'm telling you shit out my ass, look around you. It's the same people out here that brainwashed you, brainwashed myself, and it made us believe that George Washington was the first president of the United States. Bullshit. He wasn't. John Hanson. Hanson. John Hanson. Black man. The only black president we've ever had. How I say that is because both his parents were black. We've had other biracial presidents, 6 total. But
it's 9 o'clock.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. As you can tell my laptop. But this is the same government that is brainwashing all of us, telling us who's this, who's that, what's the thing, and so forth. Think about it. They're making us pay for water. Pay for water, damn it. I mean, come on, give me a freaking break. Well, look, it's about my time to be wrapping it up. Literally, wrapping up. I just want to say this, close out the show. Wake up, people. The government is not your friend. The government is going to do everything it can to destroy you and us right and left, and to keep us down. Don't be a hater. Stay in the game. and do what you need to do to succeed in life. Do what you need to do to be positive. Because if you don't learn, if you don't educate yourself, and if you don't do what you need to do, no one else is going to do it for you. Now, for myself, I'll tell you right now, I love media. I love radio. I love television. I'm hoping to be the next big thing on both. I want to own the airwaves. J5 want to own the airwaves. And you know what I want to try to do? I want to try to bring you a different topic every day. I know I said every other day or every week, but I'm going to try to bring something every day, whether it's from relationships to whatever the case may be. And look for me on Ustream also. My name on Ustream, I don't know yet, but as soon as I find out, you're going to know. Alright, now, this is J5 with Straight Talk. And, oh yeah, by the way, I'll be 42 tomorrow. Oh my God, I'll be 42 tomorrow. Yes, another year. Praise God, you know. And everyone stay safe, stay blessed. And it's not about you, it's not about me. It's about us in general. It's about the world. Stay positive. Believe in yourself. Believe in others who believe in you. Because if you don't take the time to do that, then you're just a waste of life. Until next time, peace. This is J5, and I'm out of here.